Welcome to Disclosures with Peter the Insider and Jessica Arael Morocco. The ACIO has a long history of helping humanity from the deep recesses of time. This is the first time the ACIO has become available to the public, aside from an earlier visitation by their 15th Division, the Wingmakers. Peter the Insider, originally from Slovakia, is the director of their 12th Division, and Jessica Arael Morocco is in Cicada 3301, their 6th Division. Together, they provide intel, insights on current events, a deeper perspective on aliens and UFOs, super soldier missions with Unit 374 in the Merge, and news relevant for disclosure. Don't forget to subscribe to keep updated with our latest intel and post any questions and comments below.
Yep, you get your coffee. You get your coffee ready to go.
I do.
Okay.
It's hot too. Yep.
Okay.
Be careful with it.
First things first, sir. How long you served? That's the question.
I didn't ever sign up, but the Army Reserves came to me with packages. U.S. Army Reserve. Sergeant Virgil R. Green, when I was 38, came to me with packages, and I asked if they were for anybody off the street, and he said yes. I said no, and I didn't hear what they were. And then I had a Space Force application, and I didn't. The link expired, but I never signed up.
Sorry for interrupting you, sir. Can you go just a little bit more closer to the microphone? Thank you very much.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
I need to tell you something, sir. Okay, this is information, and it looks like it is pretty good chance you didn't recognize that because this was top secret information and mission, you know, to obtain secret information in Middle East. And I need to tell you, I know you, sir, okay?
Oh, great.
From 3 missions being in they pretty much are part of Operation Thunderstorm. Okay?
I know.
Yeah, okay, that will be maybe best solution. And I was like, immediately I got the name. I was like, oh my God, is this really you? And then as you start to speak, yeah, that's you. That's you. And they were not nice to us because we did what we did. And the missions should be the technically, okay, I'm kind of all over the place because this is not so easy to face the whole situation. There should be 6 missions, and they screwed it as usual, and they blamed us for that, what they did in the first place, and they got Ghost Protocol on us in the second place. And I'm like, there will be a lot of swearing here, so sorry for that, sir. And I swear to this officer as hell. And just because he was like 220 or something like that pounds heavy, you know, and almost 7 feet tall, he believes that he have, and of course he got higher rank than me. He believes that he got some respect. And I will tell you something, sir, that's not good. Because I was officer in charge in this particular mission, and I told them not to leave you behind. And they've got the order to kill me for this shit. This is the basic rule of the fucking army. No man left behind. Do you understand me? So, okay, that's not good. That's not good. I don't know what is going on here. I mean, in the first place, okay, are you familiar with our website, with our content on YouTube? That's the first question.
I didn't read it all.
Sorry.
I read the ACIO-contact.org.
Okay. This is important. Okay. Did you ever heard about project/program Tyrap? I think I need to write it. Give me a second. Tyrap, it means Targeted Individuals Research Advanced Program. And
Targeted individuals.
Targeted Individuals Research Advanced Program. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
And you was there, pretty much all of us. We were in those small units at the time in the Middle East. Yeah. Second Iraqi operation, also called Iraqi Freedom, then being in Afghanistan, and in Syria, and on and on. And they believe that just because they wiped us out memory-wise, that they will completely wipe us from Earth's surface. Problem was, we reunified somehow. Thank God. I don't know if you are religious, sir. I am. And we managed to somehow to reunify in a vantage point. No matter political situation, actual situation, and former situation, it was top secret vantage point, formerly used in Afghanistan during war in Afghanistan. Soviets left at the time. And I called the unit, the whole unit. We got to the former Soviet bunker and on and on. And the situation was like...
Something knocked me out.
Sorry, what?
I just had to, they just re-up me at Zoom. I heard something about Afghanistan.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Vermont or anything there, but yeah. And then they reset me. You were talking about
so the stuff was we reunified in Afghanistan. It was top secret vantage point. I mean, used by Soviet army, Red Army. Once they had war in Afghanistan. At the time, it was Soviet Union, And I've got friends, they've got friends, and we know rest of the story. The problem was only one. You got the most important very important piece of intel. Intel, as you know, sir, information, it is term for information in military. They completely wiped you out, and it was kind of basic. Basic, it means kind of erratic behavior, kind of hardly like basic abilities to speak, to read, and on and on. And they literally told me, there was a messenger, that is a payback for what you did. That they will not kill you. No. That you will be example for another people they want to rebel Black Ops projects, like top secret projects. So no. They will not kill you. They will make you suffer and they will ruin your life. They literally told me. The messenger, the mailman, they are calling those people mailmen, okay? And she literally told me that. She works for DARPA. That is absolute. That was. I was so fucking upset about that. And I will tell you something, son. She was ready to kill you. You was cleaning the weapons. And I said, Ma, there is no one except me and the rest of the team. And I said that you died. But it wasn't true. Okay? You was cleaning filters, weapons, and on and on and on and on. And then she left. Messenger left. Mailman left. And I was like, oh my fucking God, that's not good. If this poor man will enter, if he will go back to US, that will be not good for him. And
Jump to the
yeah.
Ming.
Sorry, sir. What?
Oh, I was in a seclusion room for 6 months for Dr. Roy, Sanat Kumar Raw. And I was in a closed room. The bathroom door was shut. I flew through the other side bathroom door. I flew through it. I was in a room. I flew through the other side. I was on a spaceship, apparently. That's what I was saying. And I made it back. And my best friend, who's in Interpol, said they have no idea how I got back.
I will tell you something. This absolutely makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, it happened.
This makes sense.
They had surgery on the hard-boiled eggs that made it look like faces out of the yolk.
Oh my God.
Amazing. They heard me say, and then I said, 118 years old. And then they said, Dad, after the captain was talking to me. And they let the door open again. And then we flew to God. We flew past Tangri and Race Trees. After I said those two names, I heard the words Tangri. I knew they were on us. And I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Sorry to distract you. We flew to God. Came back.
Yeah.
Used to call.
Jessica, no. Jessica, you are muted. Completely.
What spaceship was he on, Peter? Who was he working for?
That's the problem. Not working. Who misused you, sir?
Oh, they kept me in there.
Yeah, for goddamn good reason. I mean, not good reason for you, obviously, but for them. Monarch, who cooperated with
DARPA?
DARPA and Zetas from Planet Serpo. I mean, possibly the worst combination possible. Like,
Sure. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice name. My best friend works for DARPA.
Best friend works for DARPA.
I will tell you something. I will tell you
something.
Sometimes maybe our best friends are not our best friends at all.
I love it.
And I mean it for real.
Yeah. They've got a lot of people that say they're deep cover on the military side or Hells Angels. Top 3 Hells Angels were on the mental ward with me. As a Air Force sniper and computer programmer that invented digitization of music, and he's going to sign me. I'm a musician. Dr. nurse overall nurses, doctor overall doctors was at the group home with me. There was a PA that was a cleaning lady there. I'm sorry to interrupt. This is not my
No,
time
that's
to discuss.
are you near one of the military bases? Do you live what part of you're in Nebraska, right?
I'm in Lincoln,
Lincoln,
Nebraska.
Nebraska. Yep.
I'm by a Air Force base that does all of the coding of the chemtrails. They're based
Oh
out of
my
here.
God.
What's the name of the Air Force base?
It's just the
Just by
Air
the way,
Guard
sir,
Reserve.
in an ideal case, sir, can you write the stuff down on the chat, please? That will
Can
be
that
ideal
is
case.
I
if you
don't know how to access my typewriter.
oh, okay.
I've never done this. I don't know the name of it.
Can just by the way, can
Air
you go
Park.
just a little bit closer to the mic? It will be even better.
Okay. So you said something like Air Park or something?
Air Park is right by Fletcher Avenue, uh, over by Northwest 48th Street, and that's beyond the Air Force base, this State Patrol base, the jails out there, and quite a ways further, a bunch of land is Air Force base. And I saw a red laser come down during the Hong Kong land seizure after somebody screamed deep in my right ear. And then the USAA mentioned that I was at a business, or I had a relation to a location, and one of them was the only one that I remember was the 500 West Fletcher. So they know all about that, and they won't give me any time of day with the military. Actually, I sound like a schizophrenic to them. So
Because
that they
It
stood
is
down.
normal. Hey, look, sir, it is normal because they cannot understand, they cannot comprehend the stuff we are talking about. For them, rather stay silent about the stuff we are dealing with right now.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
decided that yesterday. Unless there's some recognition from a higher source, I'm not going to ever go through any of the 5 extinction level events I went through.
Yeah, you kind of keep it amongst those that understand and especially the whether it's military or police or something like that. Yeah, you keep that information quiet. But so he's
Okay.
got is it another context of existence that all this stuff is happening, Peter? That he's talking about these conversations and
If you will believe me or not, Jessica, the situation is the military mission is right here right now. I mean,
I believe
not
that.
only
Yeah.
was, and they screwed. They completely screwed us.
So
Sorry, go
why
ahead.
what are these other directives that he's getting? The information, the screaming in his ear. Like where is he that he's experiencing this?
This is the problem.
That was deep in the
This
That
is the
was
problem.
1997.
Do you remember the people, two people? We made group session, three in one session. They made a set of keys.
Yep.
And if you set specific keys in specific order, and if you put them in specific positions, you will open, those old play boxes. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, but this is only first part. This is a mechanical part of it, okay? And then once you unlock the mechanical stuff, you need to know exactly how electronical part will start to operate. And now we are getting, no, I don't want to say close to that, but we are going directly to who is getting all the, or making all the problems to, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. And technically, the question is, did you ever remember? Do you remember being in the Middle East, or did they completely wiped out your memories? That's the question. Or it shouldn't be like remember. They can be dreams, very vivid, lucid dreams, or something like that, because those kind of stuff can be count as a memories too.
You remind me, yes, I did have a dream. I was in the Middle East on a port, and I heard my instruction was to kill the man in the middle. I don't kill on, I plan on never doing it. I haven't. But and then uh, I didn't do it. I saw him. I didn't do it, and they were very disappointed. The dream instructors, who I don't hear very often, uh, told me to kill him. Just hand to hand in a dream. And I did not do that.
Sorry, sir. I need to disappoint you. That's not true. You did. It was just a drill, okay? It wasn't the real deal mission. And they manipulate your memories in order you to feel guilty, or let's say you to feel like, okay, I failed the test, and okay, this is my problem, those are my crap. I failed the test, and it's like, okay, they have all the right to punish me. That's the problem. They are doing it. This is basically their modus operandi. They are doing it on regular day-to-day basis. That's the whole stuff.
A day to day. Wow.
Day-to-day
Daily.
basis, yeah.
Wow.
They are doing it.
I've had my mind wiped instantly after one of them. I walked home. I couldn't remember anything about it.
And actually, oh my God, Jessica, that's not good. I can see you here. This is another file. Sitting on a trip chair. There is a question if you know what is trip chair, just by the way.
I do very much so, yeah.
Okay,
I want to
so
go to the
that,
Greenland one.
okay, and oh my God, that's not good. So this is 2012, what I was able to see, and now it is the quote unquote famous slash infamous year 1962. So you know those 20 and back steps, time steps, like 20 and back, it means like 20 here
I
is one
understand.
step.
Right
Maybe,
after I
yeah.
learned it on your site.
Yeah, okay. And the stuff is,
Here's in the group.
yeah, and the stuff is you are in a trip chair. Okay, okay. Now it makes sense. And you refuse to make a time step because you say that it is only 2 months left. And you get a seizure, like not seizure, how can I say it, like epileptic seizure, or I don't know, like diabetic seizure, but it's like mental seizure, and they believe that you are nuts. And I will tell you what was the actual thing, what they describe, because there was a psychic. I will tell you what you do on purpose. You overload the machine, time traveling machine, on purpose. Give me a second, on purpose, because you get it half year before Caribbean missile crisis, or let's say call it Cuban Missile Crisis. And you said once we will make a time jump, you know, you will weaken the whole timeline, you know, the time flow, and the nuke war will took place. And they not believe you. They constantly refuse to believe you, and you got into some sort of seizure. And you start to scream and doing bad shit, and you very fluently, slowly, with the closed eyes, described what you see or what you saw, and they're like, oh my fucking god, that's not good. You desperately, how can I say it, deliver message. Don't make weak, I mean via, don't make time flow weak via using time traveling crap, like time traveling technology, because doomsday, like nuke doomsday, will take place, you know. This is what is it, spring 1962. That's crazy.
Well, I have a recording from spring 1962 on a tape, a video that they decoded on YouTube. It's a title, USA, USSR, Mars Landing, 1962. That's the video title. And at 1:17, cosmonaut Curitan calls me. He goes, Stephen Garwood is Excelsior. So
I
I have a
know.
sample of my name.
I will
You
tell
know.
you. I will tell you. I know. Yeah.
Well, you're
No, no, no.
you're the
I
you're
know
the
it. I
man.
know it. I know. But you know, the situation was kind of, how can I say it, complicated, different at the time, and they were denying so many I don't want to say stories. No, stories can be make up or made up. They denied. I'm saying both sides. So either US, either Soviet Union, they denied so many actual events. They took place and they happened. Of course, we know a lot of bad shit happened in Soviet Union, and they don't want to talk about it pretty much once Soviet Union fell apart in 1991. Yeah, that's correct. But bad stuff happened in US too, you know. And it was top secret for decades, like literally decades. We know it. And I will tell you what happened. In 1962, there was a portal, interdimensional portal on moon, and I'm saying dark side of the moon, okay? And you, like your mission, like USSR mission, kind of by accident discovered it, pardon me, and it ended up very wrong. It was all wrong. And they don't want to talk about it. I'm talking both sides, US and Soviet Union. They don't want to talk about it. Like at the time, in the first place, they've got the mutual project in the first place. And in the second place, something like, how in the world we will clarify to the common people that there is something like time traveling, or I don't know, space traveling portal in the fucking moon, you know? No, people will not accept it. They were not, how can I say, they were not mentally ready for something like that.
My grandpa would have infarcted.
I know, I believe you. So this is the stuff. I mean,
Wow.
Yes, that was the problem. No, problem. That was the problem in the first place. Why the whole moon mission, if we wanna call it moon mission, was and still is top secret till nowadays in the first place. And in the second place, why it is never talked about it like publicly. No, it never happened publicly. No, it never
They
happened.
could have refilled my coffee.
Yeah, okay.
I've heard a lot. I haven't gone through it. I've heard that they fill the coffee cup with hot coffee every once in a while when it's empty. Something happens.
Yeah.
So at
This
this
is
portal, where does the portal go to, Peter? In 1962, in that interdimensional portal.
that is the problem. Uh, it is not 100% sure, or let's say known, but it looks like it led to not odd, but to even dimension. And if this is true, that is all wrong. Because you can go without any sort of really big consequences or bad consequences, from odd to odd dimension. But from odd to even dimension, that's not good. Nothing you want to mess around with, believe me. I mean, yes, you can. Not a big deal. But let's say, like those scientists and on, like, I warned you. It was like last famous sentences. I know what I am doing. You know. Something like that. So that is kind of good because I'm so happy that I can speak with you, Sam. For
Me
after
too.
so many decades. And
Wow.
I literally believe that they ruined, I'm saying, like, literally, they ruined your life. And I'm happy that we can speak.
Did he have another name then, Peter? Was he going
Sorry,
by
what?
was he going by another name when you
Yeah,
were doing those missions? What was
yeah,
his name
definitely
there?
yes. Yeah. Uh,
If you would be willing to tell me that, that might help.
yeah. I will get it. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Glad to serve, sir. You know.
Me too.
Was he from
Very
this
glad.
region or was he from another region in the US?
That is another. I don't want to say problem, but actually, they fake your identity like completely. Like, what the heck? From what is this? B. I got it. I don't know the correct spelling. Can it be Boulder, Colorado?
Boulder, yeah.
Yes. Boulder.
Boulder, Jessica, like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Boulder,
Like a big
Colorado.
rock.
Okay. I
They
know
said
it
that
is.
he was from Boulder or he was from Boulder.
No. They like make the fake identity. They made up the whole
Yeah.
name, the place, and everything, and it was kind of, for me, I was like, okay, he's a good guy, he's good mate, not a big problem, but there were certain, let's say, cracks in identity, and there were people, they were kind of curious, and they said me, nah, this is fake, like, fake identity. I was like, oh my God, don't do shit, because you worked pretty much in the same unit in SAD. I mean, at the time it was SAD, Special Activities Division. Now it is SAC, Special Activities Center. And like, don't do shit. Don't try to do something like, once everything is fine, don't touch it. You know. And those people vanished without a trace. If you want to know the truth, they vanished without a trace. That was bad.
The people that created the raw false identity vanished.
No. We were in the Middle East. They dug deep enough in order to get your real identity, and they vanished without the trace. Like, vanished completely.
Time travelers?
No.
Yeah.
Government.
Middle East.
Government.
Oh.
Government. DARPA.
They
CIA,
did not know.
NSA, who the heck knows?
When you say they vanished, I mean, what, they just
No,
got on a
no.
plane and left?
They,
The
Jessica,
witnesses
please,
vanished.
they made them vanish, you know?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They
They
made them
changed my
vanish.
identity,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then the people that did it had to go.
Yeah. The people they did so, that is the first group, because they know it, okay? And then people they because, and that is the stuff, because you asked them to do so, to help, because it was like that's not me. What is going on? Because they completely wiped your memories out, and they inserted you into a whole another state, another city, and on and on and on, you know. And they want to help you. Those people, they were not even from U.S. Army and on and on. And I'm like, guys, don't do crap. Will not end up well. Yeah, and it did. So there is another problem. I don't want to say problem, but there is a question. Do you remember? This is very important. Do you remember being in Yamantau in Russia? It is far remote part of the Russia, and under mountain, Yamantau mountain, they've got a huge complex which can be called Russian Area 51. I will tell you, I will describe it for you, okay? If you can recollect something like it. The whole entrance, it is like a vault, like a treasure something, you know. They've got like 6 levels, like 6, you know, not only one part, like left and right part, but they've got 6 layers, 6 levels of them, or 8, pardon me, 8. You will go there, and there is a extremely long hallway, you know, because it is down underneath the huge mountain. And then on the right side, I don't know if you know, if you will, how can I say, recognize the Azbuka, what is Cyrillic. It is Russian language, but they are, so it is very similar to, because I'm Slovak.
True.
So very similar, if you will hear it, to mine, to Slovak, but they've got this slightly different system. But if you will go on the left side, there will be Mandarin, simplified Chinese, okay? And despite it is in Russia, it is ultra modern stuff. ultra modern stuff, and you was there as quote in quotes interchange as a test subject. Interchange in between at the time it was Soviet Union, and of course US is always was and is always US. So, and this should be in the 1970s and 80s. And
The
technically,
USSR is US.
yes, but technically it is kind of, yeah, okay, this is important. There was pretty much what is the nearest town from there?
Archangel.
Yeah, it looks kind of depressive. The time was the town was pretty much kind of in an acceptable shape for Soviet Union days, of course, but it is extremely, and I am saying extremely remote area, and it is Vladivostok, and it is kind of ultra far Russian east. What I'm talking about on Russian and North Korean border. Then there are two
I've
or
heard a
three.
story of it. It's very
Sorry, what?
remote. I've heard a woman's story of it, probably on your channel, on YouTube, and it was very remote and very SSP, secret
Yeah, and
space.
there were another two or three slighter, smaller. I don't want to call them cities, towns, and they need to refuel the airplane and hold it with another cargo. Forget about something like you being in a normal airplane. You was just sleeping in the cargo area, and then they got you into not only you but many other. I'm not dehumanizing you. It is not how Russians are calling you as test subjects. All of the people within Black Salt projects, like Americans, Russians, Chinese, I don't know, British, they are calling you test subjects. But I'm saying not you, but all the people involved in Black Ops projects, and you ended up there. And try to guess what happened. I'm seeing it this for very first time. Jessica will be not happy because Boris came to the scene. Boris is Murkov's brother. That's not good. Murkov, we are only calling him Murkov because he is Sasha. Sasha is like how can I say it? It is
Alexander.
Yeah, it is like a familiar name for, I don't know, you've got William in English and you are calling him Billy, in English. And in Russian, if there is Alexander, like a full name, and like some sort of familiar name, like between friends, it's Sasha. And we are calling him only Murkov because he is Sasha, aka Alexander Murkov. And there is another player in the chess game, and it's his brother, Boris Murkov. Oh my God, that's not good. And
Alexei
you was
Kolchin.
there. So sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
A Germancy. Everybody to run from street. Alexei Kolchin. That's
What?
from The Russians Are Coming. The Russians Are Coming. The Russians Are Coming. The movie.
A movie. He's imitating a movie.
Okay.
Yeah, he
I'm just
remembers the
trying.
lines. It sounded
That was
familiar,
a good movie.
right, Steve? It sounded familiar. That's why you, yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm just
You
trying
said
to
so,
say,
Alex.
because I never ever encountered something like that. Like never, because this is a I need to make some sort of outcome what I'm seeing in this file. It is a huge hole. And they smashed you to head. Yeah, I mean like back of your head, and you kind of coming back to the conscious, because you passed out. And there is a huge hole, and they've got those capsules very similar to capsules I saw them in US Murkoff facility. Murkoff's facility, like Sasha's Murkoff facility in US. And it looks like they are interchanging data and comparing data with what Sasha did, so Alex did, and Boris did. But it looks like Boris is in rage, because he told Alex all the time, like, I told you all the time not to fucking do the shit, otherwise it will turn against you. You are playing with fire, and it is only a matter of time once you open Pandora's box, and the Jinn will turn against you, and everything went. And it is only, and the question is not if, but when it will set America and Canada on fire. Now I know that you are idiot, and why now I understand why they are sane. They were sane enough once they kicked you out from Soviet Union. That
That's
that
just
is
true.
what Boris said to him. He yelled at him in not in Russian, in Chechenian. I was in Chechnya for certain amount of time, and they've got, because Murkov, it's a Russian surname, but they've got a Chechenian mother, and Chechenians are crazy. You don't want to encounter with them. Believe me, you don't want. They are
No, they have been
they
war
are
porn.
wild. They are wild, and the whole stuff is like. So long story short, what Soviets wants, they want to push boundaries, but they said, let's make it, but let's set. They said, okay, you are scientist, you've got budget. There is no limit, like, and like they said, they asked, scientists asked, what is the budget? No, you don't have limits. You've got budget, and if you need more money, we will get you more and more and more money. But don't get let's say up a certain limit. You don't cross limit. Be safe. I mean, in experiments. But there is a problem. There was a problem. Boris Murkov accepted, pardon me, the basic lines, basic rules. Alex did not. And that was the reason why they kicked him out from the Soviet Union. That was the initial reason. And you was there in the Yamantau complex, and oh my God. Oh my God.
Peter, can I blow your mind?
Okay. They
There's
created certain weapon, and there were people, they were scared. of course, no one who was conscious from the test subjects, no one wants to take the risk. No one wants to, from the scientists, no, it's way too risky. And you was, you know, you was in the scene is, what is the scene? You are getting out of the bathroom, you took a shower, clear your teeth, and you smile like, where is the problem, you idiots? There is no pain, no gain. Start and do it. And they were like, oh my god, he is crazy. So technically you literally, like, let's say it, volunteered to be, quotes in quotes, patient zero. And I will tell you what happened. Opposite. It should, I don't want to say kill you, mutate you, or you should have very bad health issues, consequences, and on and on. And actually, you was the chosen one, quotes in quotes, genetic wise. So you, let's call it, won the genetic lottery. Oh, yeah. Look, Jessica.
Pancake.
Jesse. Oh, Mike
Oh.
will hate us.
Uh-oh, there's a cat.
Pancake.
What's
This
your
is
cat's name?
Pancake.
What's your cat's
This
name?
is this is the first pancake. There are hundreds of pancakes now after I named him Pancake because of the circles. And
Okay.
there's a forum for pancakes. There are a lot of pets, and there's a movie with Vince Vaughn about Pancake, a man named Mike Pancake. Yeah. Anyway, and then Emma's on the bed sleeping. That's
He's
her mom, his
listening. Yeah,
mom.
I'm sure that the cats like to
I'm with him again.
listen on.
So
Well,
I'm
I'm in
just
my
saying
headphones.
that this is next level stuff. He was like, what the heck is going on? No
So
one wants to take a risk. Someone needs to. And they were like, oh my god, he
what's
wants to
the
kill
genetic
him.
lottery that he has? What's his genetics that is he starseed something?
Literally from 15 Pleiades. That's the stuff. But this is important. At the time, nobody knows. Nobody knew. Like, nobody. And it actually boosts you up. This
That experiment
projection,
even enhanced him more.
yeah, because nobody knew at the time. Nobody knew at the time. And this is 19, just by the way, of course, 2. The digit at the very end of the year will be always 2. This is 1972 when it took place, just by the way.
I'm born in '74.
No. Please, this is not. Oh my God,
Time steps and all
time
that.
steps. You forget about actual year and all the time. No, it doesn't work like that.
Sorry.
No, sir. Everything is fine. So technically, oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. But what is even crazier for me, that you are the very first one who can handle the abilities for good. Like, you was boosted literally, and that is it. Like, no single sign of, that you was so boosted, that you almost smashed, upside down the half of the base or something like that. And
Is this geared at me, Peter? Because I hit the base that I
yeah,
went.
hey, you are saying it.
What was wrong with what I did? I thought everyone was trapped. And they probably were, right?
I understand that.
So it's just going into super soldier mode, that's all.
But I'm just saying that technically this is very, and I'm saying very unique.
Did that go in like an opposite effect? So I had the aggressive effect, he had the opposite, like calming.
I don't want to say it calm effect, but peace effect? I don't know how can I call it. But it
That's what
wasn't
my IQ
depression.
says.
It wasn't depression. It was like,
Just relaxed.
oh, yo, 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 yo. Now I can see it. Now I can see it. There is aura. Like ideas, what it is, like the thoughts of the people. And you are saying, guys, don't be that crazy. And they were talking about the stuff, and that is so funny. Because you was talking, you was describing them what they were thinking about. Oh my god. Aura, I'm like the like literally in this video game, life is strange through colors. Like literally, that is crazy. Oh, okay. And you what? It is the next month, like literally 1 month after that. You you literally you woke up and it is like you are doing things but super fast, like the whole world was super slow for you, and from our point of view you are doing super fast, and then you switched back to normal mode, and they look like, oh my god, what is going on? And you start to speak Mandarin, just like that. And you looked at them like, like parrots, once they didn't understand something or they want something, they made some sort of side look with their heads, like this kind of, yeah. And the stuff is like, we need we need to bring chance to the scene. Oh my god, Jessica. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Chance to the scene. And pretty much that is the stuff you quote in quotes. Oh my god. You infected the Chan's family with ability of reading the minds, the ideas. Oh my god.
So they took his
So
DNA to be
no, no, no,
enhanced.
no, no, no.
Intense?
Infected, and it doesn't. It is extremely complicated because you just touch people and you quote in quotes infect people with certain ability. You want to. I don't want to say infect. You want to interchange with people ability to read mind? No problem. You did so. Or you want to see to people to be able to, I don't know, I don't want to say making things
Like he's
up,
a
but
carrier. He's a carrier.
yeah. But no, I mean,
A
not only because you've got all the abilities, you move through the walls.
Huh.
Oh my god,
That must be amazing.
because you are saying like, this is not the wall. And it's like, that it is a wall. It is a gum. And they were like, what? This is a concrete. This is not a gum. And you make your fist, like your palm, you make a fist, and you not punch it to the fist, but very gently go and approach to the wall with the fist, and the whole wall start to behave like gum, like you know. Oh my god, it is, everything is in depth, very detailedly made in the like videos and photos and everything, and it's like, okay, this is very odd. And then in next video, you literally just move through the wall. It is so crazy. Oh my god, what is that? Okay,
What
so
happened?
you,
I'm so sorry. I skipped out. I'm
no,
so
everything is
sorry.
completely fine. So, sir, everything is fine. So, literally, I mentioned that you just stepped between walls and you ended up in another huge hall, and they were like, "Oh my god, that's not good." But what is very good, you never caused any, how can I say, damage to property, and you never caused any harm to any living organism or people, like nothing bad. You was just kind of, how can I say, exploring your abilities, if you know what I'm saying.
You know what,
Exploring.
Peter? I'm seeing him in Egypt as one of those priests. This
Can you be more specific? Because I absolutely don't. I mean, I understand priest. What does it mean, priest? But
it means that they had magic and abilities, and this was something he remembered to do from that lifetime. It's a technique of being able to move through.
why
He's
only
he's more
after?
he's more serious connected than Pleiadian from what
I
I've heard.
understand, but why only after injection? Why not before that?
It worked on his subconscious, and then he started getting big
Okay,
talk.
okay, okay. Now it makes sense. Okay, okay, okay. Now it
So
makes
I'm
sense.
seeing
Okay.
him in Egypt, and I almost thought he was a pharaoh, but he might have been a pharaoh as well. So both. He's from their
Okay.
system. I'm seeing pyramids, everything.
And that means they really were able to do like that kind of stuff,
Oh,
like
they can
with
move
that.
through matter easily. Yeah. I mean, look at the way the pyramids are. It's almost like they would go in there, like, where's the doors? You know what I mean? They didn't need any doors.
To be perfectly honest, that was my initial question. Like, how in the world they, and even at the time, how they even built it?
And you know how they have those poles that they discovered that are underneath the pyramids? It's like they had access, they could just move through and go into wherever they wanted to go. I mean, they were very, that's another reason why when they, it wasn't until they lost the lower, further generations lost their abilities is when they started to get militarily attacked, but the earlier ones could never be attacked because they couldn't find them. They could just move in and out of space. That's what I'm watching it right now.
Okay, okay. Now it makes sense.
And he
Okay,
was
okay,
he was one
okay.
of them. I was pre
I know
Akhenaten.
they weren't walking on the sand.
No.
They weren't walking on the sand by the pyramids. There's something underneath there.
Yeah, or they can
There's
move.
a
They
lot
could
of
just
sand
stand there
there.
and look
There's
at
something
the
underneath
sand and move it out of the way, like the Red Sea scenario, you know? They could do all of that.
Wow.
Very good
Boy.
at feeling what they were doing, and they made it hard for just humans to get access to their space. But for them, it was
But
easy.
the question is, so technically they were not full humans, or I don't quite know.
No, the visitors. The early ones were
Ah,
visitors. Later
Seriously?
on, they were hybrids.
the early ones. Okay, 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 okay. Now I understand.
Yeah,
Okay,
he was one of the early ones.
okay, okay.
I know
So they,
Shishak
how
in
can
the
I say
Bible
it?
was
So they
Ramses.
were not,
Or I don't know.
how can I say it correctly? They were not, let's call it compromised. I don't know how can I call it
No,
properly.
no, I mean, this is, human civilization was earlier then. less population. They were there to observe, but I think also they had some kind of what it looks like is some kind of operation here because they needed to observe things from this perspective for some reason. I don't know if they were triangulating something else, you know, around where they were from.
Uh-huh.
Activity or something was going on. That's one of the reasons why they came here. I don't think they just came here to dominate humans, but once they got here, I think there was, you know, obviously interaction.
So they were like observing the whole situation, how it was, or I don't know. I'm just thinking.
They were observing the constellations from this perspective. That's why it was so geometric and targeted in how that they were. And then also, at the same time, they encircled the planet. You know, they knew exactly where they were. Everything was scientific,
I
mathematical.
will tell you, our scientists are nothing in comparison with what they did. 100%.
They could do it in their mind very easily, and they also, you know, if the planet shifted in some way, they would know all the way down to the, you know, beyond the decimal, um, if where they were location wise, they could quote it. They didn't need all the tools.
Okay. Now it makes
Yeah,
sense.
I don't know. It was this incredible gift. It looks like very smart.
But look, many civilizations were like that. I don't know, Aztecs, Mayans, they were
They got it
similar
from
to.
them. I think they were like an offshoot of,
Okay.
yeah, the
They
earlier
in they
ones.
let's call it inherited that or something like it.
They might have, you know, went
Well, I heard the Greek.
that direction as well. That's the same ones that went there as well. Yeah, originally.
I heard that the
Interesting.
Greek were in New Tilo City or Tilo City underneath the Shasta Mountains, is what I heard, where the Greek society was. And then I have a schism about what I heard from wingmakers, the Corsham. They have people that have learned exactly what they've known all the way through, but they aren't very creative. And if they turned on what I heard was a carbon busting box, I'm sure our creativity might help them time travel back to help their sun damage. But I can't convince them to turn on a carbon box or whatever I read about in the Wingmakers site that talked about ACIO. I'm sorry, I'm going off on a
No,
tangent.
no, that was fine. Yeah, I
But
mean that
they didn't learn anything. They already knew it. Or they learned it, but
this, I mean there's
they can
still
time
things
travel,
that,
they can go to
yeah,
different
this
stars.
there's still things that they can learn, but you're right. I mean the things that we find extremely advanced, they already knew it. They didn't have to try to
They were
figure it
born
out.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gives us a fresh start, I guess. Oh,
I
Oh
saw
yeah, that's 100% correct.
Peter, I saw years ago, I was doing an Akashic Records reading for somebody who was living in Egypt. And right before my eyes, it shifted. They went from Egypt and then they did a bit of a ritual or they said something. And then before you know it, they were in South America at a pyramid
I
there.
will tell you something. I hundred
Transported.
percently believe you,
That's why
and I'm saying 100%.
that's how I learned just by watching, you know, some of the things that they were doing. That's interesting.
that is very interesting.
Yeah,
Travel
so
continent, words.
have you
Wow.
ever felt a connection to Egypt in the past?
I've had
That will
accompany
be
us.
actually good thing to fill because this is kind of gap, if we wanna call it like gap.
Mhm. I have an Egyptologist that played guitar for me. He knew all kinds of stuff. He was going to decode the Book of the Dead, and he knows spell work, and he's one of my most jealous people I've ever met. But I've had 100 psychics write me in the mail, and they always talked about him until I broke away from him. But he's
Hmm.
an Egyptologist. That's the only connection I have.
No memories, recalls, dreams, nothing like that.
Because it looks like
No
that
dream.
is our best lead right now. I mean, I was like, what the heck? But Jessica, why only after the injection? That is the question. Why?
Because it affects the subconscious and all your information's in the subconscious. But it's also a very
So
sacred.
technically it was like, how can I say it, like hidden, and then it restarted pretty much the whole process or something like it?
Yeah, but it's a double-edged sword. So if it's not
Oh,
managed,
yo. Now I understand.
if it's not managed right, so you open up a recall, now he's behaving in a certain way, and that because the rules have
But it
changed here.
wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
No, but you know that there's those that are watching activities on the earth, and
Ah,
when
yeah.
you
Now I
start doing
understand.
supernatural things, you get a slap down. You know that, right?
Oh,
Or
oh,
you get
oh,
taken in
oh. Ah,
and
now I
observed.
understand. Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem. And you know that better than I do. I mean, that
Yeah, I know.
people are constantly get pulled out for doing things that they, start affecting the earth in a way. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
true.
Been very close to what I knew Men in Black were coming. Uh, if I was one step over the line in '08 or
yeah.
'07, and I had just found destruction in the garage, and I knew that somebody was coming. If I kept down that 5 minutes from then, the team out there that does that, and if you cross the line, you got minutes. I just know it.
Yeah.
I hate to mention that. Sorry.
No, it's 100% true because, and it's not just that they're mean. Like a lot of people like Men in Black are really bad. I think they're trying to just try to keep the earth from getting really like weird stuff from happening, like really obvious anomalies. And so, yeah, if they see someone is activating something that may, be detrimental, whatever, I think they just step in, try to neutralize it.
Yeah,
I
that's
wanted to show you
100%
my Men in Black guns. This is my Men in Black gun. This is another. It's just really funny, but this is the real one.
No,
I don't know if you can see
I
that.
believe you because technically they are small. No, so many people believe that they are big. It's bullshit. They are
I have nothing to do with guns, but I just found that on the street.
so many people believe that they are big. It's BS. It's BS.
Got to pull it out of your pocket. Can't just pull it out of your pants or you don't have a coat,
Well,
especially
the
if you're
worst thing
dealing
you
with
can do is
aliens.
the worst thing you can do is try to attack them because I knew someone that tried to shoot at them and they had an early death.
Yeah,
Honestly, it's
I don't
not a
believe in
good,
guns.
it's not a good, not to try to attack them, right, Peter? I mean, I personally think
Yeah,
you're unmatched by their abilities. They can make
I met
100%.
themselves
the
look
tall
big.
whites in November '90. I met the tall whites at Mueller Planetarium, at Morrill Hall, which is a museum at the NUUNL campus, Nebraska Cornhuskers. They were 8 and 9 foot white people and very well tailored. And the one woman who was about 8'4" or 8'3" pointed at her 5 foot circular, looked like cement on the wall. She pointed at it. I declined to go, and I've stayed ever since. And I think they were here too. I think they stayed, but I call them the tall whites. I
Yeah,
met them in November '90. Very
they
tall people.
they like that region, the Midwest or Southwest.
Mm.
Yeah.
They kept exchanging. I would look to the right, look up, smiling, and they'd all be taller. And then I'd look to the right, and in the shade of me doing that, they'd all be taller after I looked up. And then I'd look to the right and up, and it was just minutes of that.
I
They were
saw one of them
so quick.
I saw one of them in Fremont, Nebraska, there was a woman that was about 7 foot tall.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa. 7 foot, what the heck?
She had a thing for my ex-husband.
Jessica, please, please,
I didn't know
no,
what to say. I was just a little shocked. Yeah.
7 feet tall,
He
please,
would show up
no.
out of nowhere.
No,
She'd come out, walk by
these
us and
people
smile at him. Yep. Every
these
time.
people were ludicrously tall.
I've seen
Ludicrous.
those people, but there's something about the Midwest. They like to be out there. Yeah.
I've heard I'm in the Badlands still here in Lincoln, and that the Garden of Eden is to the west of town. I've heard that twice. And then I asked, is it the women? And they both said yes. So I don't know what I'm dealing with
The
here.
Badlands is surreal. It's like you go there and everything feels really weird.
What do you
I'd
mean
like to
by
go.
weird?
I would like to go to Pine Ridge. Huh?
Dimensionally weird. Like there's definitely something else going on. It's like you're not in the rest of the country. It's not like that. It's different. That's a very sacred place for the what do you call it? Native American or yeah.
I call it Clovis tribe. I heard that first people were named Clovis tribe. I don't
Yeah.
That's
I've heard that
interesting.
too. Yeah.
know. Well, guys, this is amazing. This has really been informative. I really enjoyed every moment of it. It's great to meet you guys.
No, no,
I've
no, no,
known
please,
Jessica
where are you
before.
going?
I
Sir, we've
oh
got
no, I
half
was just
hour.
saying.
We've got 30 minutes. We've got 30
Okay,
minutes. Hey,
okay,
sir, the deal is you paid a certain amount of money and I reserved solid 2 hours. Okay?
okay.
This is not how it works with us.
I am
No,
going to.
your battery is dying.
I'm going to
Your
go.
battery is dying.
No, I'm going to stand up and go get more coffee as well.
Go
Oh,
get
I
some
have
no
my
coffee.
headphones
problem.
on.
No problem, sir. No
My
problem.
headphones are on. So
No
anyway,
problem.
I was gonna have my firsthand knowledge of things that I've done, but I thought that was all I had done.
No, no, sir. Everything is completely fine.
Great. Yeah, I feel wonderful today. I've got
Everything is
status
completely
quo.
fine.
Status quo is my best of rewards. Nobody's afraid. They can write me off because I'm schizophrenic, they say. I have telepathy. They call it thought broadcasting at University of Ottawa.
And that is the problem. You are absolutely sane. I will tell you where is the problem. Do you remember what I said? What mailman said? What the lady told to me? That they will ruin your life, and this is their quotes in quotes payback. It's shit. This is
Yes,
their
it
quotes in
is.
quotes. Thank you for your service. This is fucked up. No, I mean it for real. This is not okay. You were serving your country in order to keep peace in the world, and just because someone in Pentagon believed that you screwed the mission. I mean, not you, but we as a unit screwed the mission. What was not true, because we went exactly according to the instructions that they let us on the Ghost Protocol state, what is just, by the way, code 36. Code 36 is Ghost Protocol. Like, nah, we will wipe them out. This is how it was. Very bad. And once again, Operation Thunderstorm. It was crazy operation in the first place. And in the second place, it literally And this is another kind of stuff. It throw you to the project Mule Walker. Do you remember, Jessica, right? Project Mule Walker or not?
Refresh my memory.
Moonwalker is pretty much like once all the projects and programs kind of went kind of wrong or something like that, then they created some sort of sub project, like in order to fix the lugs and bugs and problems, you know. They call it Project Moonwalker. Moonwalker. Yeah.
They went back to help what they done.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, 100%. I've
Do you
heard
have a
of
question?
KOALA. I think that I've dealt with mulattoized people from the future. I used to chant with imaginary black men, I called it. And I told that to the SSA doctor that I chanted with
Okay.
imaginary black people, and I got no review for SSA for life. I proved that I couldn't work, not that I'm insane, is what the manager told me at SSA. He said I earned every penny. So, but yeah, I think I've talked to the future. I think I've seen the future. I think I saw the past. I think I'm aging and lost my time lock. But I didn't
What
know I
what were you
memory
doing when you were
loss now.
chanting with them? What were you chanting about? Or what did it
We
look
were
like?
crying. There were amazing. There was an amazing ring on the one guy. We had our right arm up, left arm down, and we were all saying the same thing, crying. And I believe Bob Marley had a hole in his nose. He was there for the first chant circle. This is November 90. I was 15 years old. I was in love with my neighbor. And I had a bird going out my window, going wham, wham, wham. So I put my three fingers on the sill and I look out there and it's a hill of grass, about 50-foot grass. And the hill wore down. All the time went by. And then I saw the buildings of the future. I saw the future. I'm pretty sure. Um, I met Duncan Cameron, his name, Iron Man, in 1981 in August, I believe. We went to Boston and he looked at me. I was joking with my sister on the sidewalk. We stopped. It was right by the wharf. I saw their submarine, but it was amazing. This really freaky red guy with pets under his eyes walked up, and he stopped all the traffic and looked at me for 3 minutes. His face changed 200 different ways, and he was flabbergasted. He finally told me, "Don't you know there's a slave ship waiting to enslave little boys for life? Get back to your mother." And that's the last I saw of him, except for he's a cop in Lincoln now. And I saw his brother after he died at the grocery store, Al Bielek.
Oh
I
my.
know him too. So I was with my blonde nephew. I was kind of scared. I don't get scared right now.
You were scared of Al Bielek?
I was scared that he had died already. And they looked just the same as Al Bielek.
Ah, okay,
But he
that makes
never
sense.
really, no, that's because he's a time traveler.
He was outside and looking at me and
Yeah.
William.
So I don't know. I feel like when you went to Boston with Duncan Cameron, I was there and I've met or I've talked to Duncan Cameron a couple
Mhm.
of times.
He looks really old now, lately. He
Yeah,
died.
he was
Rest in
old
peace.
at the time when I talked to him.
Mm.
So Peter, I mean, do you recognize this activity or his connection to Al Bielek and Duncan Cameron?
Yeah, yeah.
What was he doing and showing up after he was declared dead, but what was he doing? Was he trying to tell him something? Trying to tell Steve?
Yeah, get the important information, but now as it is, you know.
What important information from you?
No, from the unit.
And what did he get it?
It looks like not. That's the
Okay,
problem.
I
where was
I know what they erased in 1983. The Soviet Union used to show three scenes 3 or 5 times in a row, every mention on the network news before 1983. I had a dream in December 2007 and I saw it. And I heard the words except for the technique that it was filmed in. So I always say it was the Alzheimer's technique or Alzheimer's technique. If you want to go into that, I'll go into that. But I dreamt it, and it was shown 3 or 5 times in a row in bursts, every mention in the media.
On the media, so like the TV was inducing
Oh my!
Alzheimer's, you saying?
No, they had 3 scenes from the Stanislaus acting troupe, and they would show the same scenes over and over. And then the audio said the USSR State Department commands the following footage be shown absolutely every time they're mentioned in the media. The Russian people get a special feeling from it. It was filmed in the Alzheimer's technique. There's more of this footage for a later, more peaceable date. And it blew my mind. And then I saw a woman that I met in 1997, I did a song about. And as far as I know, the queen of over half the universe visited in 1997. And I met a woman named Susan. She's a queen of wisdom. And she shut me up. All my hormones shut up. And she talked to me. She said her name was Susan. But I saw her thanking me for my memory, her memory of that.
What about that girl that you had a crush on when you were young, and then that it shifted the scene, you said, and you started seeing the different landscape with the bird? What
Yeah,
happened?
that was Leo one. That was the time travel that I discussed. There was
Yeah.
a break that I couldn't see in the early 2000s. And then I saw bunkers made of sand that were holding intergalactic goodies we're the intergalactic hub, financially, fiscally. And we hold all the goods. And then there was a 35-foot wall around the town, and there were still trees, and it was black with a whole window, and it was the basking, window kind of going. And that lasted for quite a while. And then it was back to the houses with additions. They were clear on the ends, on the sides, with 5 lines going down, and they were like on the chimney side, but they were holding up attachments to the houses that were square on point and shingled and no way up. So they have additions to the houses that are floating in the air that are square on point on all the houses till I saw a gray castle turret with 5 windows around the curved at the top and square at the bottom. I want to redo that, or do it. It's a castle turret made of gray, weird gray, in Y10K. I heard.
Wow.
That
And
bird
I'm
kept saying,
absolutely
"Wham,
not
wham,
surprised. I'm
wham."
not surprised.
Wow.
Maybe he's
In order
Yeah.
to make camouflage to the, to the common people, to, for random civilians. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Don't
obvious
tell
for
that to other
them.
people. Is what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can
definitely.
talk
Yeah.
about it on our show though, because I guess we fall under a category of fantasy.
Nah, but
Is there
technically,
going to be
once it happened, it happened, Jessica. What the heck?
I believe it 100%. Yeah, definitely believe it. And I believe you've been around the immerthers as much coffee as you're drinking today.
immersers? That's where I've seen them
Nah.
on the website.
Only, you are fine with the matters. Only 2 things. Only 2, uh, conditions. A lot, and I'm saying a ton of coffee and plenty of Italo Disco. And I was like, oh my God, what are you doing, Gary? Like, dun, dun, dun. I love coffee and Italo Disco. I was like, oh my God, Gary, don't do shit to us. And it's like, oh my
He
goodness.
was angry you
Oh, the
didn't have any
beatboxing.
coffee.
Oh my
Angry
God.
you didn't have any coffee for him, right, Peter?
Yeah, that was so crazy. Once I met him for first time, he was so mad at me. Oh my God. Where is my coffee? And I was like, oh my God, I never know that it is impolite. And I was like, no, what is impolite? You need to give me a coffee. I was like, oh my
Right.
God.
I don't blame him if you go and do that Dunkin' Donuts run.
Yeah, that was
Get a big box.
absolutely crazy.
Yeah, the box of donuts with it.
Yeah. They have
Yeah,
coffee
that
in
was so
a
crazy.
huge box, cardboard. I love that.
Oh yeah, the what is it called? The cup of Joe? The big
Yeah,
cardboard thing.
yeah,
I,
yeah, something like it. Yeah, something like it. Yeah.
I love coffee. I I heard the worst thing about it though, from a Kruger runner named Miranda Kruger or Marissa Kruger. Oh, I don't want to get into that. Yeah, not
She's
gonna get
someone
into it.
local? Is she local to you?
She had a mental ward stay with me, and she said to the government, "This man is a brain surgeon, and you are treating him like an invalid." Or whatever. But she said I was a brain surgeon for the country.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I
Huh.
believe, yeah, you're probably a scientist too, right, Peter?
Oh, yeah, that's 100% correct.
Yeah.
Well, I thought D to the I dreamt D to the n power of n to the power of I equals E equals MC squared equals bracket P plus 2 unbracket squared. I don't know anything about math, but I know I had another dream. It said 8 ohm infinity, and I didn't know what the other side of the equals was. I can't remember.
So
I had a nice
technically,
dream.
you solved a mystery, and I mean it for real.
Hopefully.
For us, it was a crazy mystery in us in ACIO, and technically,
Hmm.
it is kind of odd that people they believe they know something, they are never bragging about it, like never. And people they really know and they really did a good, very important job. They are underestimating themselves. And I will tell you something. What is it? Jessica, if you open wiki for us, it is also called Dunning-Kruger syndrome.
How do you spell that, Peter?
Okay.
Oh, it's Dunning-Kruger effect.
Effect, Dunning-Kruger
Okay.
effect, not syndrome.
Hold on
Pardon
a
me.
second. Let me get that.
Pardon me. I was about to say syndrome effect. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Cognitive bias, where people were with limited knowledge or competence in a particular area tend to overestimate their abilities. Conversely, those with high competence may underestimate their skills, thinking others are equally knowledgeable. This occurs because those lacking expertise also lack the ability to accurately assess their own shortcomings.
Very,
Hmm.
let's say, very short stuff, like short summary of the whole stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are literally, but in opposite side. You know too much. I mean, it's very good point
Yeah.
of view. You was involved. You are still involved a lot, and you are like, I am just a regular guy. No, you are definitely not. You are definitely not. Believe me, you are not.
Hmm.
It is so proud. It is such an honor to talk to you, sir. After
Well,
so many years, so many years, so
bless you,
many
sir.
years.
You are a hero to everybody that hears your story. You know that.
Yeah, it
I
was.
appreciate it.
I'm just trying to help people. I'm just trying to help people. Nothing more.
I was I was born here, and I would like the future to have at least some of my kin. But if not, I want everybody to have the opportunities that I had and
Yeah.
to grow into an adult. I really love it here. Well, great.
Nebraska is very pretty, beautiful
Well,
cornfield.
the cops suck. Cops in the middle field suck.
I think they're bored. There's not that
What?
Cops
No.
are
unless you go
bored.
to Omaha.
Yeah.
Omaha, they get busy. They're busy with gangs and stuff like that. But yeah, the
It is that
local.
bad. It is that bad.
We're due south of Winnipeg, and it's one of the most peaceful places. And the weather is great, and I love it.
Yeah,
That's all I'll say.
it can
It's
get
the
really cold in the winter. I was in Fremont. But we used to go to Omaha. Omaha was definitely a city.
I'd like to live there.
Yeah.
I'm
And
just trying to say, this is such a good stuff, to speak with people. I know them for years, and I'm like, they vanished somehow, and I'm like, oh my God, my old mate from the old good times,
yeah, he asked me, he
Wow.
said, who are we speaking to today? And I told him, and he says, have you ever talked to him before? I said, I think we talked once or twice, right? Over the years.
Mm-hmm. Once.
Yep. And so but you send me messages all the time, every now and then.
Every
Yeah.
now and
and
then.
I'm like, oh my God. As soon I was like, this kind of, it looks suspicious that might be you, sir. And it's as soon as you start to speak, like, oh my God, that is crazy.
I've heard I'm Project Lip Lock.
I admire brothers in arms. Nah, I admire them. Nah, this is basic rule of being in military. No man
Mhm.
left behind. Nah, 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 nah. That's not good.
Mhm.
I will rather die than left someone just behind just because some idiots wants to. Nope, that's not my style. Forget about that. That's not my way of doing things in military. Nope.
You
Nope.
are very nice to those people then, because you
Eh,
are very important
Thank you, sir.
to be
Thank you,
risking
sir.
your time.
This is the stuff. And to be perfectly honest with you, if you start to like saying goodbye to us, and it was like only, let's say, 90 minutes or something like that, I'm like, what? No, you because look, it is how it is. All of us, all three of us, me, Jessica, and Rolf, just by the way, he's in the background. He is providing
Hello.
technical stuff.
Mhm.
We are busy people, and you paid certain amount of money, and this
Mhm.
is it. This is for time, and time is yours. Okay. And technically, if you have any questions and on, and I'm like, oh my God, this is you. Oh my God. How many times we did such a stuff, like I went back to the people like twice or three times, something like it. It's very seldom. It's very seldom. Very, very seldom.
Mhm. Mhm.
And technically, you are a lifesaver, because literally, without you not refusing time jump, time step, nine half year before Cuban Missile Crisis, nobody knows what will happen. Nobody knows what will happen. Like
Right.
literally, nobody.
A whole different history, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yes, because technically, I will tell you what is going on. Yes, you can. I will tell you. It is like you have I don't want to say string, a chord, okay? And it is like you will get it even more and more and more tension. Okay, I'm saying with each time step, back and forth, back and forth.
Mhm.
And there is a question, solid question: how much tension will this cord, this string, or how can I say this thread, how much tension will it hold?
Mhm.
And then, boop, and bam, you've got them. big problem. And then for those kind of purposes, they are messing around, playing around with time. They created those also called backup pocket realities. Call it timelines, call them as you like.
Picket, pocket,
Backup
pocket,
realities,
or
pocket
backup.
realities. Call them as you like. It is this different term, but pretty much for same phenomenon. Okay, and the stuff is like it was like, no, there will be no pocket reality, no backup timeline, no. And I will tell you what happened. And this is important, voluntarily went to the trip chair. You let them inject with the shit. I don't know, I'm not chemician, I am not a doctor. I will tell you what I see. I mean, you didn't describe them. You literally make them, let them see. And ICBMs were flying all over the place, mushroom clouds. So pretty much like nuke wars took the place. And when and where not this, then yes, warheads, but with no nuke / hydrogen bomb. No. But chemical, biological, and early stage biochemical, technological, aka at the time in 60s and 70s, because it should took place in the future. So in, I don't know, edge of 60s and 70s, a biochemical, technological, aka AI driven warfare. And they were like, what the heck? Because they realized that they did not count it with this scenario. Because they are idiots. Because they believe that there is always like a fate. There is, quote in quotes, God's hand. It will save the whole world. No. And you volunteered. Hey guys, no. You are saying that you don't believe me. What I am describing. No problem. I will go to the trip chair, because on the trip chair I cannot make things up. You will see what I see. Do you know what I'm trying to say? No room for making things up. And I was like, oh my God, what we are seeing. That is because you can say things, do you know what I mean? Like, no. And after that, they realized that this literally will take place. Oh my God.
We were lucky. Oh,
Yeah.
the armistice pen went for $200,000. They sold the armistice pen.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just trying to say, like, this is so good. And it is so seldom to talk with people like you.
So he helped prevent this future total
There will be no
destruction.
future, Jessica. No
Nuclear.
future. No.
Yeah.
There will be no future.
Yeah, it's good work, Steve.
Thank you.
There
Yes.
will be
Wow.
nothing. If you know what I mean, nothing.
Well, I hope I broke whatever it was that was allowing me to see that. I hope I broke
Sometimes
it
we
with
need to
my
break
Caesar.
things, Steve.
Yeah. Well, I don't believe in
Peter,
opening a hole in time. I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
Yeah.
But it's so easy for them.
Oh, for them, definitely, yes. They believe Ah, it's bad.
Well. Blessed be. Thank you so much. I know the time. Um, I can't believe I've met a friend that knows me. Uh, I consider you honored to know
Thank
both
you
of
very
you.
much.
Thank
I
you.
hope you like me too, Steve.
Yes, I said both of you. Yes, both of
Okay.
you are very important. And I really appreciate you coming out with the disclosure. I truly appreciate the information. I'm sorry that the people that wiped my ID had to go. That sucks.
Yeah.
Feel for them,
Yeah.
but
Maybe we'll find
amazing.
them somewhere because even though they wiped them, they seem to show back up. We're finding people.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well,
We'll
I
put
met a
that.
man from somewhere. He said he was 39 for the 14th time. He was dripping on the Super Duper Video store floor when he walked in, and I was scared to death that that man was from an Philadelphia experiment or
Oh wow.
Montauk experiment,
He probably was.
and
Oh my
he,
God. That
yes,
that
he
is
was, and
nasty. That experiment was
it
nasty. Nasty.
ruined my aura, ruined everything about skull pressure just building up all winter.
Just
I
by
don't know
being around
what.
that guy that you saw in the store.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because of the magnetic field and everything was off, right? So it did some weird stuff during
He
what
was lost in hyperspace for years,
yeah.
for 40
Gee.
years. I would do it again. I would do it again any day. If they can find me, I can find a place to put them. Uh, if
Find
they
the
if
others
they
that
are
got
out of
trapped.
hyperspace,
Yeah,
all the hobos, I want to get them here. I do. I want them back. I,
I agree. I agree. Let's
I
get him
I
back.
remember crying at them in the ruins in November '90. I was crying my eyes out with a whole bunch of hobos, and I did things for 2 weeks. I literally did I was thinking vertically, I would say, and I was chanting with black people, mostly men, but yeah. Hey, thanks so, thank you so much. I will have to organize maybe another reading,
Yeah.
This is,
maybe
I
another
want to
thing.
say, we are not closing our sessions. So technically, you can book another day with Jessica. You need to, I think there are a
Mhm.
lot of stuff you need to digest, you need to process. Uh, you can choose the day. It is the same time, always the same time. No matter day, week,
Okay,
weekend, no problem.
Yeah. Unless we say otherwise,
okay,
but for now, this is the time that we
sure.
connect with people. So,
Yeah.
thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank
Glad
you
to
very much.
Thank you, sir. Glad to see
All right.
you. God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Glad to see you.
Bye
Bless
bye.
you. Goodbye.
Bye.
You have been watching Disclosures. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Visit www.acio-official.org and www.readingsbyarael.com to book a private session with Jessica. Feel free to support our work. All links can be found in the description. Thank you, and until next time.